kind of kick this a little bit this way, I guess. Like I'm right there. A lot of shining lights. I'm gonna take that out in the next one. The sun is still out. That's what that means. Okay, so 10 minutes. So Nikki, we're doing another book talk, couple book talks here. Let's focus on some great female artists and writers and performance artists. So we're going to talk about Niki de Saint Phalle. She was born Catherine Marie Agnes Phalle de Saint Phalle, October 29th, 1930, and she died in May 21st, 2002. She was a French sculptor, painter, filmmaker, and author of colorful hand illustrated books, widely noted as one of the few female monumental sculptures. St. Phalle was also known for her social commitment and work. She was known for performance artists too, and she grew up in New York. She was married to Harry Matthews. I didn't know she's called outsider art, but yeah, so a lot of her stuff was from the 60s and 70s. But she has a lot of books dedicated to her. Let's see how we doing. Okay, so this is more like history book. I just bought this right. It's like property of the Seattle Public Library, so they're missing out. But it has somebody's kind of like they do like kind of art that's in a Nikki style, and then they kind of like tell her story in comic book fashion. So it's almost like something like American Splendor or something. But I found this book very entertaining. It's by Dominique Osach, is that her name? And Sandrine Martin, Niki de Saint Phalle, The Garden of Secrets. I don't know. Like there's a lot of Nikki books. I still want to get some more. Uh, she's my own personal. So like even before I started reading Harry Matthews in the later '80s, I had to go for the work at the Mocha bookstore, and then that's when I first. She did a book. Nikki did a book about AIDS and stuff that was at the Mocha bookstore. So I definitely saw the name. So because I was like, my interest in art was kind of happening in the mid '80s when I first went to Mocha and all these different places, and and then I started reading up on Harry Matthews, and I found out they were married, and so I kind of like, but it was really, I think back in those days, it was really hard to find out anything about Nikki and stuff. But I'll put some links in the description about, there's movies on YouTube that are like, Nikki made a lot of films, but I bought, I bought this book for like $10, and it's, I think it was part Guggenheim Bella Beau, so it's part of an exhibit. They had a lot of art that I'd never even seen. And I think I was like, I knew a lot about Nick enjoyed that it there. 345. But this book is pretty comprehensive. She was supposed to have a show at MoMA a few years ago, but it was during COVID, and I don't even know if it actually happened or what did they do? Did they do something online or how did they do that? I have these two books. There's probably more. There's probably somebody that knows is more an expert on Niki de Saint Phalle. I should probably go to a library and see if I could find some that. But she's definitely she's become more and more one of the big 20th century artists because her art is just so radical. It was just so out there, and I like. I've always had a like for anything, a lot of the people that were doing kind of art that's on a big scale, like Jonathan Borowski, Red Grooms, Klaus Oldenburg, and Nikki's definitely there in that league, of make it big. I guess Jeff Koons does a lot of stuff, and I like art on a big scale. I just think that's one of the big themes in contemporary and today's art world. Just do it big. That's it. So check out Niki de Saint Phalle. I mean, there's a number of books about her. There's probably little mini books. There's probably another mini book I have somewhere, but check it out. Okay, I'll end it there.